Hi everyone, thank you for joining today's plan with me. This week I'm using a kit called Meadow and it's from Two Little Bees and it is gorgeous. It's got that beautiful sage green colour and then the sort of lemon yellow and the lovely soft pink that she does. I'm so pleased I picked up this kit. It's very similar to, I think it was called Precious, the kit name. From Miss Meow, so I'd have thought she'd still have that kit up in her shop if you wanted a similar kit. Obviously it hasn't got the honey bees theme, but it's got daisies, it's got that lovely sage green, and the yellows and the whites and things, so I would recommend, and it's also gold foil, so if that is likely to be up in either of their shops, it's more likely to be up in Miss Meow's shop than this kit would be to be in Two Little Bees, because I did get this a few months ago. I do apologise. In my last video, it was highlighted to me that I didn't quite catch at the end. Basically, when I go through and edit my videos, it's in big clips. If I've done it in 1 or 2 sessions of planning, I will then speed it up and remove all the volume so that I can then talk over it. And what I've been doing recently is separating my last little section of filming where I do the foil, show the spread as a whole, and wiggle the pages. And basically that audio didn't get removed. I must have separated it from the rest before I cut out the audio. So sincerest apologies for that. I don't know what I was watching. It's probably Solar Opposites in the background. I like to have something that doesn't need my full attention, and I've watched that TV show at least 5 or 6 times now. I do really enjoy it. So yeah, sincerest apologies if that took anyone by surprise, or if that was quite offensive on the ear after a very quiet plan with me. Hopefully this one will be more successful, and hopefully there won't be any technical issues with the lighting or the sound, but apologies if you do catch anything. So for the base of this kit, I just wanted to do something very simple. I've said a million times, I find date cover deco quite tedious, and actually I find it quite tedious to put down, but I find it even more tedious to edit, because trying to make that seamless is really difficult. So I just used the sort of floral sections that came on the functional page, and I just put those behind the date covers because they're not the traditional rectangle date covers, and I thought that looked quite nice. It's quite soft and I guess kind of boho sort of look. Is that fair to say? I don't know if I'm completely using that word wrong. And then for the rest of the base, I'm pretty sure, sorry, I don't have my planner in front of me for this plan with me. I usually would sit down and have it in front of me so that I can see each day ahead of what I'm actually laying down. But I used only things from the kit for the base of the spread. I love that header that I've put in the middle there. That was on the page that came with the habit trackers, and then I just used as dividers, I used the dainty dot the dainty dot dividers from Miss Meow. I need to order a bunch more of those. I use them all the time. And then I also used that June script is from Sadie Stickers, and I need her to do another $2 Tuesday with those monthly scripts because I need to pick up like 10. I use gold foil more than any other foil. It's not my preference. I would choose silver foil over anything else. But most kits are gold foil, so it is what it is. So on Monday I was just marking that it was a hot day, and then I walked Wendy. Sorry, I didn't include the laying down of the stickers. So the full boxes I find quite difficult to film me laying them down, because I kind of have to shift the whole camera around. I chop and change my mind every time I lay down a full box as to whether that's where I want it on the page. Do I want this one on that side? Do I want the other one on the other side? So I can never make up my mind. And then it's just really difficult to edit, because when I think I've finished, when I'm going back and editing and I think I'm like, oh yeah, okay, that looks okay, I then chop and change my mind and move another box, and then I have to kind of cut that around, and I think sometimes it just looks really messy. So I just chose not to put that in for this week. I also pretty much only used white deer stationery icons for this spread. I'm just trying to remember if I stuck to that in the second half of the week. Now that I think about it, I don't think that I did, because I think I did this in 2 planning sessions. And in the first one, I was loving how the white deer stationery icons looked. So up till Thursday is only white deer stationery. And then Friday, Saturday, Sunday, I think has a mix of everything. So that's kind of annoying now that I think about it. But I don't have my planner in front of me to see how that looks. On a couple of days, I just filled out the space at the bottom of the columns with some extra florals, like you can see I was just doing there. And finally, I remembered to pull in, I can't remember if it was in the last spread that I even remembered that I had them, but the sort of stamp style stickers from the Gathered Layers collection. They are gorgeous, so I just kept them out. I'm pretty sure it was my last spread that I used them for the first time. I just kept them out and pulled them forward into this spread as well. I think they are absolutely gorgeous. But apart from those, I'm just trying to think off the top of my head, but I think I did only stick to the kit, because with the extra functional page, that's where I got the scallop squares, because I absolutely love those in 2 Little Bees kits. I love using the clipboard, which I used at the top of Wednesday. And then those boxes are just perfection. The one that I just laid down there, the sort of midi boxes, and they already have florals on them. Sorry if you can hear my dog snoring. She just started breathing incredibly heavily. Yeah, they're just perfect. She does, I think, 2 different shapes of them. So she does a more rectangular style and a more square box. And they just fit absolutely perfectly with whatever I'm doing. I just love them. And then so what I just did there, putting an edge of florals onto that 3rd box. I'd seen Lauren of Plan Mosh Plan do that. And then put a little divider just to kind of make it seamless, and I do want to do that more because I like how it looks, but I never think quick enough to think, oh, that's how I can fill that space. My brain struggles to kind of compute ahead of time, oh, that would look nice. It's like after I've laid it down, there's a thought process of, I'd like to add some florals here. So yeah, hopefully one day these things will come more naturally. Sorry, I had to cut off there. A video started playing in the background that I'd pressed pause on. So what I was going to say was those adorable little, I don't even know how to describe them, but at the top of Thursday, they're like tiny squares, but they're rounded off and they just look like the most fabulous boxes. I put all 3 of those together because I never know how to use them, because they're just slightly too big to put an icon on them, because then the icon looks really small and it looks like a really weird way to use the box, but they're also way too small for me to write in. So I thought, I love how they look. I think they're a really cool shaped box. So I layered a few of them on top of each other just to mark that I'd gone into the office. I also needed to fill a bit of space. So it worked well anyway to do it that way and just kind of do something I hadn't done before. And then, yeah, so this is where I've brought in the Crafts by Towie icons. That is so annoying. There is a chance. No, because I've used the dumbbells on Thursday. I was just thinking there's a chance I could go back and change that. But nope, it is what it is. No foil on one side and then all foil on the other side. I'm just going to have to live with that. That's really annoying. And actually those weights where I've marked the Slimming World weigh in are from my newest edition, not even Crafts by Towie. Anyway, so yeah, this portion of the week you can see again I've used that sticker from Panda Bird Design, and actually that was to mark quite a special event. A couple of weeks ago I marked in my planner that my friend, one of my really close friends, actually gave birth to a gorgeous baby boy. She is the first of my friends to have a baby. I'm just trying to think through now. I don't think any of my like really close friendship circle have had babies, and that's really weird to think about. So now every time we do anything as a group of friends, there's always going to be a baby there or a child there when he gets older. But very strange to think about. It feels very grown up. But she is just loving motherhood. She's fallen straight into it. And is just doing amazing. She's absolutely nailing it. And I don't know how she's doing it, because I don't cope when I've had like 6 hours sleep. I'm stroppy, I'm miserable. No one wants to be around me. I don't want to be around anyone. So how any parents can survive on the amount of broken sleep and the neediness. So it's not even like you can have a lie down or have a nap or whatever. I just don't know how you all do it, but she is doing amazing, and she's just loving being a new mum. So then I got to use a couple of my favorite Wendy stickers from Panda Bird Design. I'm still using them really sparingly because I'm so scared I'm going to run out. Well, I'm so scared for the day I run out, I should say. I can't reorder them. It's not that kind of sticker, but I'm loving using them where I have them. So actually, maybe it's not a bad thing that I pulled in some foil stickers in the second half of the week. But she just looks so cute. So that's how everything looks all together. I cannot believe I didn't notice that I hadn't used any foil icons in the first half of the week. When you look at it like this, it's so obvious. But anyway, it's a beautiful kit. I'm really happy with how the spread came out, and I will see you in the next one.